So, the Unemployment Chronicles, episode 1. No, I'm just fucking with you. So, so I'm going to take the opportunity since I'm not at work all the time now to try and vlog and get some stuff, get videos together over the next, over this period of time where I may have more time on my hands. However, saying that, I have been hitting it hard. So that's my to-do list, which I fucking rattled through like no worries. So I've actually registered as self-employed, so that, because obviously, yeah, I'm starting a business, and yeah, I'm going to push that and all the rest of it, but it's going to be a long time before I'm making any money from that. So I need to keep finances coming in. And that comes in the form of being self-employed and getting back on the tools, working as a subcontractor or whatever it is. So I'm sort of just getting geared up for that. So my good friend Jordan, who you would have seen Jordan in other videos, he's got some work for me, which is always great. And in it, a fucking show, like, you do get a good idea of who your real friends are in, because he wouldn't take no for an answer, but he wanted to offer me support. So Jordan, thank you very much, I appreciate you. I'm plugging on with all these other plans I have, because realistically it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to start working until next week, but so I'm plugging on with a lot of the Holy Smoke stuff, getting all the orders out early, visiting the post office in the day, which is a nice change, and pushing forward with some of the other ideas. Obviously, it's a bit of a sticky one, because I was actually putting money into Holy Smoke stuff, so the t-shirts and the hats and the cigars, they cost me money, really. So I have to kind of like be quite careful about that now. I don't know how much money's coming in, so it's difficult to plan. The main point I want to make is that I feel good. I feel good about making changes and this new approach to being your own boss. It's a good thing. Anyway, so and also get to hit it hard with training and diet. I'm dieting because I'm getting a little bit. Christmas left its mark. Let's just say that. So yeah, just getting in control of my shit. Because I'm not around people all the time, and I'm not having to fill my day with these tasks that I don't want to be doing. It means that I can, listen to the right podcasts. I want to read some good shit. Surround myself with not just positive, because I think that gets thrown around quite a lot. There's nothing wrong with fucking feeling miserable time to time, right? Especially when you've had if you lost your fucking job or you get ill or some shit like that. But just surrounding myself with the right kind of stuff, which is going to keep driving me towards my goals and all that kind of stuff. But funny thing is, I actually told someone the other day, my friend Chris Robson Lifestyle. I told him that I lost my job. Sent him a WhatsApp message. I said, big news, drum roll, I got fired today, or yesterday. Got fired yesterday. And his first words were congratulations. And that is the kind of people that I want to be around. Do you know what I mean? Like that, it just that one word to me, it had a significant impact on the way that I felt about the whole situation. So yeah. I don't know if you can see that. So I'll chop that bit off. and lit it up again, and it just focus. I can abandon that idea. I was looking forward to a little afternoon smoke in the park with a coffee. Looks all sunny outside. Fucking got out of there. It's fucking freezing, like brass monkeys, and that cigar was a piece of shit. So I don't know if that's badly rolled or if that's something to do with my humidor running a little dry. But gave it a chop. So smoking really badly, gave it a chop. Tried relighting it. It just wasn't happening, so I just fucking abandoned it, to be honest. Come home, I've got shit work to do, I've got orders to pack anyway, so. My first week as self-employed has mainly consisted of rattling through a massive to-do list. I'm not sure if any of you guys write down stuff, but I feel like I have to physically write stuff down in order to get through it. So there's a couple of things going on. I'm pushing Holy Smoke a little bit harder because I have the time to, but also I'm starting another business, like I mentioned. It's not really anything related to YouTube or any of the cigars or any of that stuff, so I'm not sure if it's the right thing to talk about. And there's other people involved in the business as well, so I have to sort of like make sure those guys are happy for me to talk about it on here. But if so, then I might start documenting a little bit of that. I wanted to mention about, like, you know, in my previous video I talked about like the importance of staying positive and not letting this whole thing get me down or depressed in any sort of way, and I wanted to talk about how I kind of stopped myself falling into that trap. And obviously having orders coming in through Holy Smoke is a big plus, but that's not the only way to do it. So another thing which I have always done and I'm trying to do now is try to listen to a lot of motivating stuff, and not just cheesy stuff, but, you know, try to stay motivated, reading a lot of the right stuff, and surrounding myself with people who are like-minded, and a lot of those people have already reached out to me on Instagram and through YouTube, saying that you know this is going to be the best thing that's ever happened to you, blah blah blah. But I've also been listening to a lot of I listen to a lot of podcasts. I'm a big fan of Joe Rogan and Joe Rogan's podcast. And if you haven't ever checked that out, then you fucking must. You go listen to the David Goggins one, because it's just awesome stuff. And I also listen to the Motherfucking CEO Project, which is Andy Frisella, and he's a American dude, big time success. But the dude is come from pretty shitty start, broke, got stabbed in the face and all this shit. It's pretty gnarly. But when you listen to these people, you start to realise how your situation really isn't this. This isn't a bad situation to be in at all. This is just a fucking blip. It's not even that. So it makes these things can make whatever you're dealing with feel so insignificant. And it's just about perspective, and losing a job or anything like that is all about perspective. So I listen to a lot of that stuff. It's keeping me in a sort of positive state of mind. I've obviously got cool stuff to work towards. And I've got loads of stuff to rattle through. And going through a massive to-do list and ticking off stuff is just a great way of making you feel good. It hasn't been like that all week. I'm not gonna fucking sit here and bullshit you. I got up the other morning and I fucking sat in my armchair and fucking just, watching fucking YouTube for a couple of hours, just, disappearing into that doing nothing thing for a while. But I'm also going to cut myself a little bit of slack, because not everyone can be fucking killing it all the time and productive all of the time. So I'm not going to beat myself up about that shit. And why fucking beat yourself up? The the fucking rest of the world's going to do that for you, right? Shout out to Pontus Watch as well. I'm wearing my Pontus Nessie today, and they just put up pictures on Instagram today of they're doing. It looks like they're doing the Nessie in a green, which I'm really bummed about because I would have probably preferred green over the blue, but the blue looks sick. Considering I don't have an income at the moment, probably not a wise idea to buy more watches. So. I don't really believe in any of that pre-workout shit. Just espresso. In my last video, I did mention that I was, if you subscribed and you commented your size in the comment section, then I was gonna give away a shirt randomly to someone. So I'm gonna do that now. All your comments, and what I'm gonna do is randomly scroll up and down. I'm not looking. The winner is Carlos LG, large. So Carlos, I'm gonna reply to you now on here, and with my email address. Send me your address. You'll get a shirt, mate.